Hey, what's going on, everybody? What is going on? Welcome to All on the Table. Let's go. Let's get the music started. Let's get the morning started with a little music. How you guys doing? Yeah. How you doing? Yay! It is the first All on the Table. We're gonna talk. We're gonna do some things. We're gonna talk. I want you to talk back to me. I'm excited to have you here. Um, Listen, we're doing it. Sunday morning. It's a beautiful day here in LA. Sun is shining. All that stuff. We doing good. We doing good. Come on. If you don't know me, my name is Gattison, and I'm just so happy to have you here. Hey. All right, you guys, listen. I'm super pumped. I don't know about you, but I'm super pumped. Definitely welcome to everybody who is here. I've been working on this for a while. So it's great to finally be doing this. Happy New Year to everybody. I mean, it's been quite the 2020, and I'm glad that that's kind of behind us. And hey, Ali, yay! But it's been quite the 2020. I'm so glad that 2020 is behind us, and we're ready to push into a new year. And I don't know, how are you guys feeling about this new year? Like, are you feeling it? Are you kind of like, I don't know, I'm a little suspect on the new year. I'm a little suspect. I've heard so many people talk about 2021 in a couple different ways. Really, honestly, one or two ways. Either they're so excited that 2020 is over and they're just like, yes, I feel the new vibes of 2021. Or people are like, listen, 2021 gonna have to prove itself. I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know. So I think we've been traumatized by 2020. But listen, happy New Year, regardless to everybody. This year is gonna be lit for me. I don't know about you, but this year is gonna be lit for me. You know why I say that? Because I'm gonna make it lit. Period. That's just the way it's gonna be. And we'll get as we get into all on the table. We're gonna I'm gonna tell you about like what the show is about and that kind of thing. But a big part of it is gonna be about motivation, encouragement. I'm hoping that people will be able to come here and feel motivated, feel like, yo, we could do this. You know what I'm saying? So I'll talk more about that later. But I have to, before I go on, I have to send a special thank you, shout out to all of my outsiders, all of the people who have been rocking with me, supporting me. We've been through a lot of iterations, and I'm so glad that you guys are really here and you on this journey with me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I feel like the journey is so much more fulfilling when you have people on it with you. And so I really appreciate all my outsiders, all of the DMs, all of the, you know what I'm saying, like messages of encouragement and all that kind of stuff. I really appreciate it. You have no idea how much that stuff encourages me. And listen, you know what I'm saying? It's we gonna get to some things this year. I'm really excited to share with you a lot of what's happening, what's been happening, and what's about to unfold. So thank you to all the outsiders for rocking with me. We're gonna get it this year for sure. But if you don't know me, listen. If you don't know me, my name is Gattison. I'm a recording artist, a singer, a songwriter, and I'm so I'm a lover. No, I love to motivate people. If you know me at any level personally, you know that I am just one of those folks that just love to see people win. And so yeah. Listen, what's up, Steven? Steven is in the building. Evan, what's going on? Thanks, man. This is the new little setup. This is the new little space. Got some little color lights going on. A little wall situation. Yeah, but I'm so excited to have you guys here. We're gonna have so much fun. But yeah, I was talking about kind of who I am. I'm a recording artist. I've had the honor, the privilege, the excitement of being on Billboard. One of my songs making it to Billboard, and was in the top 50. So I'm really pumped about music. I'm passionate about music, and yeah, I have songs that you can check out on Spotify. You just type in Gattison. Most of you may know that already. But yeah, good stuff. I also am, I have quite a story that I'm always excited to share and talk about. You'll definitely hear more of that in All on the Table. I'll definitely be talking about that. And honestly, on this show, I guess I'm really wanting to highlight people who motivate me. I want to highlight people who are innovators. That's to me what I feel like an outsider is. And so when you hear me, I guess, talk about an outsider, I'm going to do a whole nother episode about outsiders, but just kind of a quick synopsis of what an outsider is and what I mean by that is I'm talking about people who are innovative, people who refuse to kind of live within the kind of social norms. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the creatives, the curious, the ones who are passionate, and they're really passionate about self-development. They're really passionate about being authentic. They're really passionate about bettering the world around them. And you'll hear me talk a lot about this, but I like to refer to the people that I support in my tribe, in my community, as outsiders, because we are the type of people who think outside of the box. We're the type of people who march to the beat of our own drum. We're the type of people who are setting the trends, not following them. And so anyway, you'll hear a lot of that lingo and language and all that kind of stuff as we go along. I'm super excited to bring you and to highlight some of my friends, some people I know who are the definition of an outsider. You'll get to hear from them throughout this show. This show, just so you know, will be a weekly show. It's going to be every Sunday at 10 a.m. We're gonna, hang out. We're gonna do some things. We're gonna talk. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? And listen, when I say it's time to talk, what I really mean is, there's not really gonna be anything that's gonna be off the table. You know what I'm saying? It's all gonna be on the table. You know what I'm saying? All on the table. So we're gonna talk about a lot of things. We're going to be talking about some subjects that maybe you already have talked about with friends, family, or whatever, or heard people talk about. But we're also going to talk about some taboo things that you don't hear a lot of people talking about. And I think for me, the reason being is because I'm one of those types of people where, one, if you haven't, can tell already, I like to talk. But also, I feel like society in general sometimes doesn't like to talk about certain things, and I think that all things that are hidden and not talked about or in the dark, there's room for misinterpretation or being misinformed. And so I just like to talk, put it out on the table. We're all trying to grow. This is a safe space. This is a safe space for people who are curious and want to grow and all that good stuff. So that's what we're doing. I'll be rolling out a lot of stuff on this platform, not only music, but community spaces for us to be able to lock in together. You'll hear a lot more about those types of things. But listen, you know what I mean? All of that is kind of the foundation of the show, and I'm super pumped. But you heard me talk about that on this show, we're really going to try to, I want you to feel motivated. I want you to feel encouraged. I want you to feel affirmed in who you are as a person. And, listen, it's like I said, it's 2021. We all got things that we're trying to go after, especially if you consider yourself an outsider. You know what I mean? There's things to do, baby. There's things to do. You know what I mean? And we all have dreams and visions about like what we're trying to do this year. Me and some of my friends, my close circle of friends, we actually did a vision board party. Now, come on, somebody, you got to get up in the vision. You may have heard about the vision board, but have you heard about the vision board party? So me and my friends, we got together and we did a vision board party. And so I'll show you on one of these Sundays, but literally sitting right here on my wall in this dope ass frame is my vision board, and it's just everything that I'm trying to focus on in 2021. And I think that all of us have these goals, these visions of what we're trying to do. But listen, while I'm talking about vision, while I'm talking about goals, why don't you drop in the comments, what are you trying to accomplish for 2021? What's one thing that you're like, yo, I cannot let 2021 end if, you know what I'm saying, if I don't do this thing, or if I don't try to go after this thing significantly. Listen, Willie, I'm telling you, the party was lit too. Listen, imagine creativity to the max. Imagine some dranky drank, you know what I mean, to get the juices flowing. Imagine just good folks, good people, and good energy. And one of the things that I did with my vision party that was really important to me is I wanted to make sure that the people that I had there were not only going to, be there to ride for me, for my vision, but that I was going to, be there and ride with them on their vision. So when we basically told each other, our vision and what we're trying to do for 2021. And then there was a level of commitment, right? Like to being like, yo, like I'm actually going to ride for your vision as hard as I want you to ride for mine. And so it was really cool, really dope to hear what my friends are trying to do this year. Yo, I got some lit friends though. You just watch out. I'm telling you, I'm gonna highlight some of these people, like crazy. Anyway, so definitely next year, you should definitely do a vision board party. I think next year I actually may, it may be fun to do a vision board party with everybody, with all the outsiders. But yes, accountability is so key, man. It's the biggest thing, to be really honest with you. Half of the stuff that I got done in 2020 is because I had some dope people who were holding me accountable and holding my feet to the fire and being like, yo, like Gattison, like I know who you are, and I know what you want to accomplish, and I know that you have it in you. So let's go. I know you want to like chill, but like, and that's cool. There's a place for chilling and all that kind of stuff, but there's a time to get it done. So super pumped about that. But I would also say that one of the things that really helped me last year that I really want to bring to everybody this year, that you may already be doing, you may already have this in your routine, but is affirmations. Affirmations are so powerful. They're so amazing to, kind of get your mind set, right? Get centered, and to kind of be in a space where you feel like, you know what, maybe I can do this. And sometimes it's things, you say these affirmations sometimes I would say these affirmations kind of in a way maybe I didn't necessarily feel like it was fully manifested in my life yet, but I was saying them to continually remind myself that this is the goal, that this is who I really am, whether it was a personal affirmation or an affirmation of a goal. I would say these things on a daily or weekly basis. And so, you know what I'm saying? I think affirmations are a big thing. So one of the things that I'm going to be doing in this, one of the things that I'm going to be doing in this weekly live is we're going to have a weekly affirmation. Okay. And so, what I'm going to do right now is we're going to go into our weekly affirmation. And this weekly affirmation is this: be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. And I really wanted to start off with that because I feel like, to be honest, one of the biggest lessons that I learned in 2020 is that at the end of the day, you really just gotta be you. And the people who have something negative to say about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, everybody, especially if you're gonna be in a public space, everybody is gonna have something to say about what you're doing, whether it's good, whether they do it like that, whether you should be doing it or not, whether you're good enough. I mean, the whole thing, right? But at the end of the day, being authentic to you is the most important thing. And the people who that bugs, or the people who that just doesn't rub the right way, they don't matter. and it's not to say that, you throw people away, but it also is to say that you can't stop who you are. You can't stop being who you are. You can't stop pushing towards your goals because people don't like it. And the people who really rock with you, it really is a test. Your authenticity is a test for the people around you, because the people who you keep in your circle really are going to determine how far you get in this life, right? Because you need good people around you. And so the people around you, it's a test for them, because if they mind and if they feel some type of way about it, well, then maybe I don't need you in my inner circle like that, right? But the people who really should matter to you, they don't mind you being authentic. They don't mind you even going through iterations of yourself. Like I have friends right now that like have seen iterations of Gattison, right? One of my best friends, Allie, who just happened to be my ex-wife and the mother of my children, she has seen iterations of Gattison. Yo, she's known me by my government name. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has seen me go through so many versions of myself, and I think that's a beautiful thing. And when you can find those type of friends, when you can find those types of people who are willing to rock with you through your iterations, and they don't make you feel bad for switching it up, changing it up, trying to find more pieces of who you are, you got good people. You keep them in your corner. You love on those people. You treat them right. You make sure that they're taken care of, and you make sure that there's this beautiful exchange of life, of encouragement, of motivation. So listen, I hope you take that affirmation, that weekly affirmation. My goal, honestly, is to have you take that weekly affirmation, say that throughout the week. Get up, put it in your meditation time, and you know what I'm saying? Like, really, really, really dwell on that, and then drop down and on my page on Facebook. You'll definitely, on all the socials, wherever you are on the social medias and things, you know what I'm saying, the social medias and things. But just drop down in the comments or whatever, shoot me a DM. Tell me how those weekly affirmations are helping you. Tell me how those weekly affirmations, maybe you're struggling with it. Maybe you're struggling with that particular affirmation. But talk to me about it. Like, I want to interact with you. I want to talk to you about it. I love interacting with all of my outsiders. So just do that there. But I wanted to give you a couple updates because I'm not gonna hold you too long on this first initial one, right? But I wanted to give you some updates. Oh, and let me look at these comments right quick. What are your thoughts on whiteboards? Listen, I like whiteboards. You know what I'm saying? I like them. They cool. I think it's really cool to, in any way, shape, or form, jot down what your goals are. Jot down what you're trying to do. This is the thing. It's a fact that when you write something down, you have so much more a percentage chance of being able to actually do something, right? So I think at the end of the day, anytime you're able to write something down and keep it in front of you, whether that's a vision board, whether that's a whiteboard. I really like whiteboards specifically for strategizing. And as you guys get to know me a little bit more, you'll know, like, and the folks that really know me, like, I am a strategist to my core. I love going and really coming up with, and I'm also like ideation is one of my gifts. So ideas, like, put me in a think tank. You give me a problem, put me in a think tank and say, solve this problem. I'll come up with 5 different ways of what we could do, 5 different ideas, and then maybe some strategy on how we can get it done. So I love that type of stuff. But I think for me, that's what whiteboarding, I love whiteboarding for that purpose. So yeah, but definitely whiteboards, vision boards, journals are amazing, guys. Seriously. Journals, like, a daily or even a weekly. Sometimes we get, life is so busy, we can't necessarily do like a daily type thing. But listen, even if it's a weekly journal, like what happened during the week, keeping an account and highlighting those things, it's huge, because then at the end of the year, you can kind of go back, see what happened, what did you do? And you can kind of, hindsight is 2020, right? So you can kind of look back and be like, yo, what happened? What did I do? How did I, maybe I should be doing this. I see a pattern developing. And for self-development, that's huge, to recognize patterns in your life. So yes, whiteboarding, I love it. Come on, Steven. Linda, I thank you for your wise words. You're really speaking. Oh, listen, Linda, I'm telling you, it's it's been a rough. I mean, this is a safe space. Let's just talk. It's been rough, y'all. I mean, 2020 was a rough space. I mean, and let's be honest. I mean, it's not like at midnight, you know what I'm saying, like everything magically turned good. So, it's rough. I think that all of us maybe are looking for some light, and to be around people who give us light, who make us feel good, who encourage us to be and to do and to hold a lighter space. And so that's really honestly a part of the reason why I really wanted to start this, is because I wanted a weekly connection. I know that there's so much going on. I really wanted a weekly connection where I can talk to people, where I can really help and encourage people, where I can be encouraged, y'all. Come on, somebody. Listen, I need a little bit of encouragement too. I just feel like sometimes this life is, it could be really tough. And I think that what's helped me through this past year was I had friends, yo. I had friends who stuck by me, who allowed me to cry. Y'all, and I'm gonna get real on this show. Like as we go on, You know, you may see me cry. You may see me real happy. You may see me whatever. And I want to hold a safe space for that because we need as human beings, we need that. And I think so many times we've lived in spaces that are so polarizing. And I think we need to hold space that just allows people to be. And so, my friends have seen me cry. My friends have seen me stressed out. Baby, if I tell you stressed out, I mean all the way out, back in and out again. I mean, my friends have seen me, you know, be deeply hurt. You know, this last year with the whole, if you in the States, this whole racial thing had me hurt. I mean, it was hard to watch. It was hard to come to terms with some of that stuff. I mean, it was tough. It was tough this year, you know, and trying to release music in the midst of that, losing gigs, it was tough. Yo, this year this year was tough. I mean, I need a cleanse, a detox from 2020. It was rough. But to say, I said all that to say this, that I hope, I pray, my sincere goal is for us to find this as a safe space. So if you're feeling that already, mission accomplished. Bam! And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you tuning in. Come on, Leonard. Leonard, what's going on? I'm telling you, we need that light. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. Linda, you're really helping me so hard not hugging my tribe, you know. Woo! Linda, I'm telling you. See, but this is the thing. I think that, and I'll speak for me. You know, for me, I took a lot for granted. Let's just be real. I took a lot for granted. Before this COVID thing, I'm gonna be all the way real with y'all, okay? Before this COVID thing, I kind of could be a little flaky. You know what I'm saying? I could be, when it came to like, some of my friends would be like, yo, you know, Gattison, come out, you know, we gon', you know, whatever. And I'll be like, you know, yeah, I may come, yeah, ha. You got that friend? Lord, I was that friend. I was like, yeah, okay, I'm coming out, yeah. And then I'll be like, but my bed sound like my best friend right now, you know? But 2020 was like, it made me realize how much I miss the simple pleasure of a hug, the simple pleasure of being around human beings, the simple pleasure of human connection. We all need it. We all need it. And it doesn't make us weaker. It actually makes us stronger. You know, I love diversity. You know what I'm saying? I love humans because we all have such a different perspective. And I think sometimes society will make us demonize that diversity, demonize that difference of opinion, demonize that kind of difference of thought. A lot of what you'll see on this show, this live, I will bring on people who just have a different opinion. They just don't think the same way that I do. And that maybe you do. But to even hold space for that, in respect, in love, holding space for that, and knowing that even in somebody's difference of opinion, that there's beauty, there's light in that. it'll be interesting. Um, you know, now, my boundaries, my borders will always be love. That's just the rule I go by. If it has something to do with love or it can fit within the confines of love, I'm all about it. I'm all game for it. We could put all of that stuff on the table. I think where I start to kind of have that boundary is, hatred and bigotry are outside of the boundaries of love, right? But anything within that boundary is fair game. But listen, the power of a hug, I'm telling you, Linda, it's a big thing. And those of you who don't know me, I have two children, the most beautiful children you can see. I mean, just the most beautiful. Period. Period. Hands down. Hands down. It's just they're beautiful. And a part of my survival of this year has literally been their hugs. It's just that simple. Period. So there is power in that hug. But listen, I just wanted, before I leave you, I wanted to do a few things, and then I'll let you go. And then I'm gonna see you here next week. At the same time, 10 a.m. Sunday, 10 a.m. all on the table. And until then, you can follow me on all the social medias and all that stuff. But listen, I wanted to give you a couple updates on what I'm doing and what's going on. 2020 was a crazy year, but I got to work. Okay, I got to work. Somebody drop in the comments and just say work. I mean, I want you to put the Rihanna work, 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 work. Okay, I got to work in 2020, and I refused to lay down for 2020. Okay, so I got to work. I've been working on new music. You are going to hear new music. If I tell you there's going to be new music, come on, Steven, say work. New music. I am super pumped about that. You guys, I hopefully you'll love. It's definitely coming from my heart. Come on, Allie, say work. So yes, new music coming in 2020. I have an announcement that I'll be making here on All Together, on All on the Table, about new music. Some new music is coming this month, so you definitely want to stay tuned. Okay, this month, new music. I've also been working with my best friend Allie. We have been working on a book. Okay, a book that's talking about our story. And if you don't know me, the 10-second version is that I was raised in the evangelical church. My faith meant a lot to me, and means a lot to me. But I also knew that I was gay, and that I was attracted to men. And long story short is that I ended up, believing that I could pray the gay away. Ended up going through lots of reparative therapies, things like that. Ended up going to Bible college, met my best friend, Allie. My best friend turned into my wife. She knew everything about my attraction, but long story short, we were married for just shy of 9 years, had 2 beautiful children, and eventually we would transition our romantic relationship and end it. But we are co-parenting together. She is my best friend. She's in this chat right now. She didn't say at work and she can't wait. And we literally are next door neighbors. We co-parent, we travel, and we speak about love and how love liberated us to be the most authentic version of ourselves. And so anyway, we're writing a book. You will definitely hear more about that story, because I know you probably like, wait, what? Wait, say that again? Oh, wait, who? I actually really enjoy telling our story, because we'll travel, we'll talk together, we'll do kind of like a speech just telling our story, and the reactions from people are golden. Because people don't know our story and they're like, wait, what? I remember one time at Pride. It was LA Pride. We were telling our story. I think it's actually up on YouTube. We were telling our story, and a few people in the crowd were like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, baby." It's so good. Anyway, we're gonna definitely tell that story. I'm gonna have Allie come on the show in the episodes to come. So you'll definitely want to stay tuned for that. We're gonna tell our story, and we have some really, 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 really cool things that we're gonna share with you when we share our story. But anyway, new book, new music. I've had a new team of people that have just been rocking with me this year for music, from fashion, makeup, you know, the actual music production, mixing, all that stuff. So this is definitely this year, as far as music and creativity and all that stuff, is going to be a level up. I'm really excited about it. And like I said before, you know, my new vision board. I cannot wait to show you guys this vision board and just some of the stuff that I'm going after this year. So that being said, there's one last thing that I really want to do, and I'm going to be doing this weekly. It's something that means a lot to me. You guys know that I am, you know, I'm a musician, so I always got to bring some songs and some music and all that kind of stuff. But listen, this is the song of the week, okay? So the song of the week is by Emily Sande, and it's called Extraordinary Being. And one of the lyrics that I love is, "You are what God imagined. You are a true perfection. Baby, you're made of stars. Don't let nobody tell you different." And literally, Emily Sande is one of my favorite songwriters. Beautiful, beautiful songs. And if you haven't heard that song, especially if you're one of those people that said, like, you really could use some light in your life right now, you really could use something to kind of, you know, you have to listen to this song. Have to, okay? It literally, and I'll tell you a secret. This is what you're gonna do, okay? This is what you're gonna do. I want you to take the weekly affirmation, okay? Okay, I'm gonna put that weekly affirmation up, okay? I want you to take this weekly affirmation, okay? And I'm gonna post this up on my Facebook and all the socials and stuff like that, okay? Take this weekly affirmation when you first get up in the morning. It's literally gonna take you 5 minutes, 7 minutes max, okay? Take the weekly affirmation. I want you to go to the mirror in your house, okay? I want you to speak this weekly affirmation to yourself while looking yourself in the eye, okay? Take the weekly affirmation, look at yourself in the mirror, and speak it over yourself, okay? Take a minute, breathe it in, and then what I want you to do is I want you to put on Emily Sande's Extraordinary Being, okay? And then I want you to look at yourself while she's singing it, and I want you to agree with everything that she's saying, okay? Listen, I made it super easy for you, okay? I made it super, super, super easy. Basically, there is a playlist, and you can see it right here, honey. It's called the Feel Good Mix. I made a playlist on Spotify, and it's all just good vibration music, uplifting, all that kind of stuff. I put Emily Sande's song in there for you to be able to listen to. The link for that Spotify playlist is in the description of this live. I'll also be putting that on social, but definitely go over to Spotify, go check out this playlist. I'm gonna be updating this on a weekly, bi-weekly basis. So you definitely are gonna want to check that out. You're definitely gonna want to get those good vibrations. We listen, we need to get it any way we can. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get it any way we can. Through the people around us, through ourselves first and foremost. You know, being able to speak, I think that's why those affirmations are so important. We've gotta start speaking those things over ourselves. And then the people around us, we gotta clean up our circle. And then we gotta, you know, even with music and the art that we consume, we really need that light around us. So I'm gonna stop talking, but Thank you so, so, so very much for being here. And for just being a part of this moment. I'm so excited. You guys, if you really like this, or if you have something that you really want me to talk about, or if you just got something out of it, please leave a comment. Please let me know. Drop a DM, whatever. Let me know, because honestly, this is a passion project. This is more than just I want to get up on the internet and talk. Okay? This is really about, I really want to be of service. I really want to be of benefit. I really want to be of value to you. And listen, I need the encouragement too, y'all. And I want to do this together. I want to journey together. So, I love you guys. Oh, thank you. Love you so much. And, guys, like, we're going to do it, okay? Again, follow me on all the socials, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the YouTubes, the all that kind of stuff. Take a look around, and I literally will see you on the flip side. So I'll see you later, my friends.